In the heart of the ancient world, where the sun kissed the earth and the rivers flowed with stories untold, lies a land steeped in mystery and significance, the land of Kush. As we delve into the sacred texts, we uncover the lineage of Kush, mentioned in Genesis 10:6-8 and 1 Chronicles 1:8. This lineage is not merely a list of names, it is a testament to the rich tapestry of biblical genealogy, connecting the dots between nations and peoples. Cush, the son of Ham, stands as a pivotal figure, representing a lineage that would shape the history of Africa and beyond. The kingdom of Cush, often associated with modern-day Ethiopia, thrived along the banks of the Nile, a civilization that rivaled its neighbor Egypt. This kingdom was not just a geographical location. It was a cradle of culture and power, influencing the surrounding regions of Nubia and Egypt. The Kushites were known for their remarkable achievements in architecture, art, and governance, leaving an indelible mark on history. Their interactions with Egypt, both as adversaries and allies, are woven into the fabric of biblical narratives, showcasing the complexity of their relationships. As we turn the pages of Scripture, we find the kingdom of Cush referenced in various biblical stories, from the encounters with Moses to the prophetic visions of Isaiah. Cush's role in the broader biblical narrative is profound, illustrating the interconnectedness of nations and the divine plan that unfolds through history. Now, let us journey to the very beginning, the creation story. In Genesis 1-2, we witness the birth of the world, the formation of landscapes, and the creation of humanity. The Garden of Eden, often envisioned as a paradise, may very well have roots in African geography, with the Nile and other rivers flowing through its narrative. The theological implications of Africa being part of God's creation are immense, reminding us that this continent is woven into the divine tapestry of existence. Different African cultures have their interpretations of the creation story, each adding layers of meaning and relevance to their identities. These interpretations serve as a bridge between ancient texts and contemporary beliefs, highlighting the enduring connection between Africa and the biblical narrative. As we explore the descendants of Noah in Genesis 10, we uncover the Table of Nations, a map of migration patterns that led to the establishment of early African nations. The spread of Noah's descendants into Africa is not just a historical account. It is a narrative of resilience and survival, shaping the identities of countless communities. African oral traditions celebrate these biblical figures, intertwining their legacies with the rich histories of the continent. The story of the Tower of Babel in Genesis 11:1-9 introduces us to the dispersion of languages, a phenomenon that resonates deeply within Africa's linguistic diversity. With over 2,000 languages spoken across the continent, the echoes of Babel can be felt in the vibrant cultures and identities that flourish today. The cultural impact of this linguistic diversity is profound, influencing art, music, and social structures, while also reminding us of our shared humanity. As we delve into the prophetic texts of Isaiah 18 and Jeremiah 13:23, we uncover the presence of African nations in biblical prophecies. These prophecies are not mere predictions, they are declarations of hope and significance, highlighting Africa's role in the divine narrative. The historical context of these nations enriches our understanding, revealing their importance in the unfolding story of salvation. The wealth and trade of Africa are beautifully illustrated in the encounter between the Queen of Sheba and King Solomon, as recounted in 1 Kings 10:1-13. This meeting was not just a diplomatic visit, it was a celebration of cultural exchange and economic interaction. The trade routes that connected Africa to biblical kingdoms facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and knowledge, leaving a legacy that resonates through the ages. The influential African monarchs, such as Pharaoh Shishak and the Queen of Sheba, played pivotal roles in biblical history. Their interactions with figures like Solomon and Moses reveal a rich tapestry of diplomacy, power, and cultural exchange. These monarchs are remembered not only for their historical significance, but also for their impact on contemporary leadership and governance in Africa. As we turn our attention to the wisdom literature, we find the contributions of African sages woven into the fabric of biblical texts. The historical context of wisdom literature reflects the philosophical traditions of Africa, where wisdom is revered and sought after. This cultural significance is evident in the teachings of Proverbs, where African wisdom finds its voice, echoing through generations. The Exodus narrative, found in Exodus 1:14, places Egypt at the center of a monumental story of liberation and faith. The historical relationship between Egypt and the Israelites is complex, filled with struggles and triumphs. The significance of the Exodus story resonates deeply within African history, inspiring movements for freedom and justice across the continent and its diasporas. Finally, we arrive at Africa's spiritual legacy in the Bible, as revealed in Revelation 7:5-8. The mention of the 144,000 sealed from the 12 tribes, including regions in Africa, speaks to the inclusivity of God's plan. The theological implications of Africa's inclusion in biblical prophecy are profound, affirming the continent's spiritual heritage and its ongoing significance in contemporary faith practices. As we reflect on these biblical secrets about Africa's origins, we uncover a rich narrative that intertwines history, culture, and spirituality. Africa is not merely a backdrop in the biblical story. It is a vital participant, shaping the course of divine history and leaving an enduring impact on the world. The secrets revealed in these sacred texts remind us of the profound connections that bind us all, transcending time and geography, as we continue to explore the depths of our shared heritage.